The member, Brendan Burns, has asked a very genuine question around the resourcing that we now propose for the Animal Inspectorate, so I want to take the opportunity of answering that question because it's one that the House certainly needs to be informed of. Can I take this opportunity of thanking Mr Burns for acknowledging the progress that the National Government has made on animal welfare over the last 18 months. I feel quite comfortable that we can claim that as a government we've probably made more progress on this vital issue to New Zealand's reputation than has been made for at least a decade. And we've demonstrated that with a genuine commitment of the largest welfare expenditure increase we've seen in any budget over the last 10 years, $8.2 million. It was difficult to find in a situation where the fiscal constraints on all ministers as we bid into the budget process was tight, but we managed to do it. Now, Mr Burns has asked what this will mean with regards to the number of inspectors we have around the country handling all our production livestock. And frankly, at this stage we have 5, and this will allow us to immediately double that number to 10 in the next year, and we're providing to then increase that by a further 2 in the following year. Now, I was lucky enough to spend some time at the field days yesterday and went on to the MAF stand at one stage, and I was able to talk to one of these animal inspectorates. The point he was excited about is this substantial increasing resourcing to the inspectorate themselves will actually give these guys the opportunity to be substantially more proactive within our rural communities, actually going to farmers before they're in trouble and helping them through perhaps an adverse weather event. Because I personally think for too long MAF has had to focus, because of the constraint of resources imposed on them by the previous Labor government, they've had to be effectively the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff. And I'm pleased that the Inspectorate themselves see the opportunity with this substantial increasing in resources for the Animal Welfare Inspectorate to actually get out there and be more proactive in our communities, because it is fair to acknowledge that some of our farmers, as they've struggled to improve their productivity and their profitability, have taken some of the farming systems far closer to the limit. And as we acknowledged at the Select Committee this morning, we are going to see more extreme weather events associated with climate change, which means farmers have to build into their farming systems a little more cushion for events like that. So they are the numbers for Mr Burns. The Animal Inspectorate will rise from 5 people currently to 10 for the first year, and it's our intention to add a further 2 in the year after that.